All right, welcome back, Max Crypto Leverage Trading Group. A little after 2 o'clock Thursday. Hope everybody's doing well. We're going to talk about Cardano, ADA right now. Lots of messages, lots of chatter, lots of people worried now. Again, it's kind of stalled out a little bit. Again, the rumor was last month. The news has already hit, with Mary, with Mary hitting and entering in the next phases. Obviously, you know that if you know anything about the Cardano, you know that everything is being done in these 5 phases, I believe. Just completed another phase. But it's all development, in development, right? That's always what the news is in terms of, getting things further along, but no real, case use, right? And so that runs into a problem. And as leverage traders, we are playing the behavior. And we've already played a lot of the pumpamentals in Cardano over the last few weeks, especially in February, massively. And so now you don't really have any more news. And some other projects and some other things are kind of capturing the news right now. Obviously, Ethereum back above 1,800 yesterday. A lot of those things directly impact, where people's, attention goes. But as far as from a technical basis, and that's how we're going to trade Cardano here coming up, it's got some issues. And it's got some challenges ahead that it's got to, in order from a technical basis. I'm working right now on the 1 day on Femex right now. And it definitely, highlights that it's in this play. It's kind of like caught like in a dead zone space really for the last, week or so. And so you want to make sure that you pay attention to that, in terms of your entries and exits on leverage. Between your 4-hour and your 1 day, really give you an idea of really what's happening before you dial down into your 5-minute and your 1-minute charts, what's happening, really like, within the last, few minutes and obviously within the hour of your Cardano leverage play. But really, the broader outlook on here, what I talk about in terms of setting up your daily zone for any of the altcoins. Okay, obviously we do things a little bit differently for Bitcoin and Ethereum, and to a lesser extent Litecoin. But all the other altcoins, okay, in terms of using the 1 day charts and kind of dialing it down from there, you're seeing what's happening with Cardano here. And where we've come from, right? And we've retraced before, if you can recall that. Like we've kind of here and then kind of here, right? As this kind of like has come up. And now the real concern is this 117 level, okay? It has got, and that's on the 4-hour, it's got to break that 117 level. And it's currently around 112, 113, really the last 24, 48 hours. And then the other concern is, if it does catch a backdraft, depending on, again, what we see in the broader market of Bitcoin, Ethereum, or, Bitcoin's on her way back up 57, 58,000. Could she potentially get to 60,000 this weekend? There's always a lot of FOMO on the weekends, right? Especially with Bitcoin and Ethereum. We've seen it before. What then happens to Cardano? Okay, when all that happens, we've seen it not perform well. Oftentimes during big moves up in Ethereum and in Bitcoin. It's just one of those things. So we want to pay attention to that. Obviously, with entering in any leverage trades we are going to consider. Obviously, any test of 117 is a huge area for a leverage trade consideration, because you can play it down on the rejection of that 4-hour breakout level, or play it, a confirmation of breakout and then move into the 120s. Easily, if you break 117, there's no argument that you could easily see a 125, 128 Cardano pretty quickly. I would say, and on the other hand, 110 is looming. She falls below 110, we're going back down below $1. Okay, she breaks this level coming up, we're going to fall. Okay, and that's just what happens. It's Cardano is